This is video 3 of our video information about SIP homes.
So as I mentioned, in construction, we typically don't have these in until the building is framed up and the electrician comes in.
Yep.
You
Sure.
put these in ahead of time.
We do. This is a little bit different, right? This typically causes a builder a little bit of pause because
I like it.
Well, they realize that, okay, something that maybe we've not been planning for until later in the stage, I've got to do a little bit quicker, right?
Yeah.
Quite a bit quicker, actually.
Yeah.
Because you really need to have your electrical layout. You need to work with your client, figure out their wants, their needs. Obviously, you got to put things in by code. So you're going to sit down with your floor plan and really get that electrical layout done early, and then provide it to us so that we can spec that into the exterior walls.
Got
Your
it.
interior walls are all going to be the same, right? Nothing different there. But your interior walls, we're going to go ahead and set these boxes. And so you're going to have even if you're going to have a single plug, we're going to go ahead and put a double gang box in for you. Just gives you a little bit more room. It's a little more consistent for us to work with. And then that conduit is going to run up or down, and so it's going to serve as a raceway. And it's going to allow that electrical contractor to pull his lines up or down through that conduit depending on whatever direction he needs to go.
So in this case, it would be access from a lower area or an upper area. The conduit either goes up or down depending on what we work out in the planning phase on the shop drawings. But then the electrician would basically take it from there, run everything to the power source, and then pull all the wire.
That's right. That's it. Simple as that. The only thing really different for the electrician is he's not really getting to go horizontal in every case. He is going to need to go down, bust down through the subfloor, and then run his horizontal. So he's doing a little more loop there, but other than that, that's it.
So it's a little bit different staging. So like you mentioned before, instead of maybe doing a walkthrough on the job site where everyone looks at the electrical for the first time, which is not always a great thing.
No, it's not.
It's done ahead of time, so we're able to scrutinize and we're able to better articulate where we want everything to go. If we've got wainscot going on the wall and we want to make sure that this outlet is right in between a stile or a rail, we do that on the shop drawings.
That's right. You're going to tell us how far you want this plug from the wall, sent to center, where it is in the run of that wall. We'll go off of a door frame or a window frame or the corner, and you'll give us an exact dimension of where you want that box, and that's where we'll put it.
Again, it's maybe not the same process as a lot of people are used to, but you have to do it at some point anyway.
You really do.
So why not just do it earlier, have everyone get their eyes on it during the shop drawing phase, and then eliminate that time on the job site where you literally have to explain, no, there's wainscot going here, and it's got to be laid out this way.
Yep, absolutely. And I'll just bring up, it happens. We talked about things get missed. Sometimes you can't plan for everything. You've got to be flexible sometimes. If this box needed to be here, right, then we can provide a detail that shows you how basically you drill a few corners, you cut out a spot for your box, dig out that foam, put your box in, and generally you're good to go. Yep, it's not a big deal to make adaptations on site. This can be filled with foam, little piece of OSB over the top of it, and you're good.
And another thing, just in terms of that proactive prevention of issues.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had houses where the same electrician was laying out the heights, and one room was one height and the other room was another height.
Sure.
So I'm imagining in a more controlled environment that you have better reference points. You're not working outside in different, tougher conditions. I imagine that quality control for things like that would also take that weight off of my shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, we can make mistakes like anybody, right? But what we do with this is once we've made the panels for a house, we set the panels up here in our facility. And so once that's set up, we go around and we check the location of every box as it's shown on the plans. So as long as it's right on the plans and we're doing the job that we're supposed to be doing, then that box should be in the right place.
And I would have had an opportunity to approve that. So if it says 14, 15, 16 inches off the floor, then
Should be good.
you'll check that before it leaves.
Yes.
And then that's what we should receive. And I've already signed off on that.
That's right.
This is the end of video number 3. If you'd like to contact us here in Tennessee, give us a call at 615-397-0406. Homes at Center Hill Lake TN. We'll be glad to help you. If you're in the Chicago area, please call Chris at 630-289-9981. And we'll be right back with the last section, which is section number 4 about the SIP panels. Thank you.